get him away from these logs. Oh man, he is a big boy. Oh, he's going under the boat. Oh, this might be worth it. He is way under the boat. Don't get tangled on the motor. Don't get tangled on the motor. He's right there. Don't get tangled on the motor. Oh, he's right there. Oh, yes. Hey guys, welcome back to Hook by Hurley. Today I am over at Duff's Pond in Middleton. I wanted to come here and try the kayak out. It's a little murky today on the water. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see how murky it is. We got debris. Almost looks like the entire water is covered with some yuck, but it might be the perfect opportunity to catch some fish.
Let's do this.
And we're going to go with something I've never used before. It's a black 6-inch zoom lizard with a chartreuse tail. Hopefully my hook is big enough for this particular size bait. But, you know, they're not biting anything else right now. I've had a few bites. I shouldn't say they're not biting. I've had a couple of bites, but we haven't been able to get a hook up yet. Oh, getting a bite. Getting a bite. All right, look at that. Will he stay on? He's swimming away. Let's see if we can keep him on. Oh, look at that. First one, and it was on the lizard. Ah, a little guy too. The little small guy on the lizard of all things. I was worried that this hook might be too small for this bait, but we ended up getting a teeny little bass on this big bait. So we got one little guy. Thank you, buddy. All right, we got that first one here on these 6-inch lizard black, and it says chart, which is short for chartreuse tail. First guy was on this one. We're gonna switch up to another worm, another bait, and I'm using these #1 offset shank hooks by Yamagatsu, in case you guys are interested, and I'll link any of the products I'm using down below. It is kind of worn out here, but I see chartreuse on there, so I apologize. I do not know. It says we should use this on a offset hook, but we're going to use it on our, like an extra wide gap is what they show, but on the picture, but we're going to use it on my worm hook. And then you guys probably know, but I'll show you again how you would set one of these up on a hook. And you got this offset here, so it can lay on there. So what I do is I kind of find where the twirly part of the tail is, go in that direction. I'm going to nose hook it down about a 1/4 inch or so, pull it through all the way up the hook, twist it around up onto the top of that, covering that, lay this on top, kind of get to the edge of the end of that hook gap right there, pull down, go through, so we have the worm straight. If you don't get it quite right the first time, grab it in another spot. You want that worm to lay as straight as possible, and then just see how the hook is exposed there. You want to kind of pull it up to the top, pull forward, and then just put the tip of that hook in, just the tip, so when they bite it, it'll pop out. I have a really good feeling about this worm though. I was going through the worms that I have, deciding, oh, look at that. As soon as I said it, I got one. I was trying to decide on some new plastics to bring, and I saw this one and I was like, yes, this one's gonna be money right here. And I think that was maybe the 2nd or 3rd cast, and we got one. I didn't even know he was on there. I thought I was just drifting that was pulling the line, because he wasn't really dragging it too much. All right, can I get him in a better position here? Come here. Definitely a lot better than the first one. There we go. Try not to drip this water in my drink. I need my cellulose, my energy drink. All right, this is a better bass right here, and that's respectable. Oh, there we go. Much bigger than the first one. Right in the side there. Ah, there we go. It's a little better. Still not like a monster, but compared to that first one, he is. Thank you, buddy. You can see even now I'm focusing on the shadows and stuff, because you know these bass want to be in an area. They like the shadows. They like to be near cover so they can come out and ambush. Oh yeah. Oh, and we got a stick. We got him and a log. He picked it up immediately. I knew there would be one under that tree. He's dragging me everywhere. Wow. What do we got here? He is pulling me good. Let's back it up. Wow, he's got some fight on him. Dang. Whoa. This feels like a real good one. He just has a lot of fight on him. He doesn't look that big. Another decent one though. Yeah, he engulfed it immediately. There we go. Yeah, there's two on this one. I had a feeling there'd be one under that tree. And there was a log there too, so I had him and a log for a split second. Ah, there we go. I'm getting better than that first one. There we go. Nice one. Thank you, buddy. Let's put him on this side so we can go back over. Oh my god, I threw it into the bushes again. Oh man, right into the tree again.
I did it again!
Do you even know what you're doing?
Let's try to get one more in there. Oh, into the trees. Don't snag. Don't snag. No. Okay, we got these 4-inch dead ringer watermelon chartreuse zoom worms I just picked up. And you can see it says bass love them. I was kind of joking about that earlier.
And 2 hours later, it's all different.
Oh, I think we're getting a bite there. Or we got snagged. Oh, we snagged. No, we got a fish and a stick. Okay, we got a fish and a stick at the same time. He's wrapped around a log. Okay. We might have to bring them both in. Oh my gosh, he's a big boy.
Fish, big fish!
Holy cow. He's a big one. And he was locked on that stick. Let's hope it didn't fray the line. Might give it a little bit of drag, just in case. He's a big boy. Definitely the biggest one. I guess if we can land him, the 2 hours would have paid off. I'm going to try to pull back a little bit. Give him some drag. Get him away from these logs. Oh man, he is a big boy. Oh. He's going under the boat. Oh, this might be worth it. He is way under the boat. Don't get tangled on the motor. Don't get tangled on the motor. He's right there. Don't get tangled on the motor. Oh, he's right there. Oh, yes.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that's the biggest one so far. Oh, that was well worth it. I threw that thing all the way up to the shore. Wow, this is a big boy. That right there is why we do it. That might be a new personal best for me. And I don't even have a scale or anything to weigh him with. And he was hooked really good here through the bottom jaw. Yeah, it is right through there, guys. Oh, yes. That's what 2 hours of not catching any fish does. That is a payoff. Look at him. I would say he's a good, might not be a new personal best, but he's definitely at least a 2-pounder. Instagram pictures are done. Let's get him back in the water. Make sure he's good to go. He looks like he's ready to go. All right, one last look. Thank you, buddy. Oh, that makes the day all worth it right there. I mean, isn't that why we do this? Try to land a big boy like that every once in a while. I know it's only a 2-pounder, but for this pond and from what I've been catching, that was pretty awesome. We just had one jump in here while we were reeling him in. Oh, it's getting taken. He's got it. He's got it. Not a very big one. It's a little baby. We don't even need the net. Oh, we go from a big boy to a little one, but that's back to back. Come here. No fish for 2 hours, and then 2 in like 2 minutes. Alright, the hook out. Get the biggest one and then one of the smaller ones of the day. Go get big like your buddy there. Thank you. Well, hey guys, thanks again for checking out the video. Did some more bass fishing on the kayak. This time I went over to Duff Pond in Middleton. We had some good luck. You know, the beginning of the day we got a few, and then there was a big gap in the middle there, probably from about 12 to 2, where we only had a couple of small bites, and then all of a sudden it just picked up. As you saw, got a few quick ones there, and now we're going to call it. But thanks again for watching the video, and if you're interested in anything that I was using, I'll link it down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.